Yeah, you already know what it is. It's your boy Waswift132, and we got another episode of Balls on Deck. It's episode 17, and you already know what it is, man. When I pull up with the real shit. So let me give y'all a little taste of what's going on, who I got in the building today. I got the boy Plex.
Yo.
It's the boy Plex, and y'all already know what it is. It's the boy 21.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? One man wrong. You got IG? Give me your IG and shit.
Oh, my IG. I got several IGs. DJ C Plex, Plex Prince, Bummy Fresh. Like this.
Hit them up on all of them. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah.
You already know what it is. So we about to get it in. You already know. Tune into this episode. It's about to go down. We're about to have a great fucking interview. It's your boy Waswift132. Yeah, so type shit.
You got me in a debate right now.
Type shit. So you already know what it is, man. Balls on Deck, episode 17. Got Juan Marijuana in the building. You already know what it is. Check him out on his IG. He wavy on there.
Yeah, you know that.
You know what I'm saying? And we got the boy, the God.
DJ C Plex.
You already know, C-Plex. That's what he go by. So y'all address him as such. Yes, sir. So yeah, what we got today is, man, we just gonna, the usual shit, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about hip-hop in its rare form, but we got a special episode today. We're gonna talk about something outside of hip-hop, maybe some politics, maybe some other shit here and there. You never know what'll happen. It's Balls on Deck. What's going on today, fellas? Music as usual. Everything good? We got the blunt going around. I'm about to roll something up too. We need to get right. It's cool enough for y'all? Y'all good? The AC right? Alright, bet.
Happy Father's Day on the phone.
Oh yeah, happy Father's Day. Yeah, appreciate it. Happy Father's Day. You already? You a pop one?
Nah,
not yet? Alright, bet. Stay that way for a little while. Get your shit right first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Expensive.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fucking fact.
But y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On a different note, like I said, we come back to hip hop later. You know what I'm saying? We was just talking about the Raptors and whatnot.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we was sharing our thoughts and shit on that, and we already came clean that if Golden State would have had their full-on personnel, that shit wouldn't have happened the way it did. And I agree. I mean, they still a favorite in my eyes. But with the controversy with free agency, I don't know how it's going to turn out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the injuries kind of popped them both, don't they?
The injuries put you at a standstill because it's unexpected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Clay shit came out left field, nigga dropped 30 and then bang, boom. Right.
And on top of that, like, especially with Kevin Durant being called the so-called best player until he went down, kind of changed the whole dynamics of the
That's
free
a fact.
agency. Like, yo, because is it worth it for me to give him the max? Because
I mean, yeah, because he still produced. I mean, they got to the third round, so you give him what you give him for that. You know what I'm saying?
You know about only like 2 players actually came back from Achilles injury and played subpar. Even the great Kobe Bryant had to come back and,
That's
he
a
was
fact.
subpar. He'd give you a moment here and there, a glance of old Kobe, but you will never get the 100% from him.
Yeah, you'll get flashes and shit.
So same thing that's going to happen to KD, depending on the training, because you see how DeMarcus Cousins come back from his joint. I mean, he gave you flashes this year. He didn't give you consistency. So, and he still recovered. So now on top of that, he recovered from one, then he got a calf sprain during the playoffs. And he's a free agent too. So now he was only playing for what, $5 million this year or something like that?
Something like that.
Something very low. Just to be like, yo, if he would have won something or even made it to the chip, they'd consider him next year to give him something more. But now he got more injuries, so
he out. Like I was telling niggas,
like
he was a
go play for out of state or something.
He was a rental, my nigga. He still could get picked up, but he was a 1-year rental. The niggas you really got to worry about is the KDs and the Clays, because KD could make another team great. Clay good too, feel me? Clay good too, but what Clay need is good niggas that's nice around him.
Right.
he not the showstopper. You know what I'm saying? He not that nigga that make the team 100% better. Even though OKC didn't really get too much better behind KD lineage because they couldn't stop Golden State. But he still could, with the right other pieces around him. You see, he could really turn the team around.
But is it now the right pieces? Because as you can see, alright, here's the crazy part. Because everybody think I'm just talking shit. I haven't really seen. If you take away a lot of key players from every other team besides Golden State,
right?
Would you think those backup players or one or two regular players would have made it to the chip? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you went to Kawhi Leonard, you took Toronto and took out Kawhi Leonard and took out Lowry and everybody else in a situation that Golden State was in, do you think they would have made it to the chip?
Nah, not with because it's
no. With the team that they team that they got right now, if you start taking away, you took Kawhi Leonard out from Toronto, you think Toronto would have made it to the chip?
Nah, because they did it before.
Keep the Rosen on.
If you didn't keep the Rosen, you still without the Rosen, you still wouldn't have made it. So this is what I'm saying. So now Golden State is fighting diversities. Now they needed everybody to play for the chip. They didn't need everybody to play for the playoffs.
Yeah, the fact.
You see what I'm saying? So that's just like that's just a crazy accomplishment for me, man. Like that to me just like we know, like we give it up. Toronto got it, they bust ass. We can't take that away. But could we have seen a different series if KD was playing?
It was health issues. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You seen the difference that happened when he came back. You know what I'm saying? 3-3 straight, 3 for 5s, 11 points. You know what I'm saying? That was already like, okay.
We definitely see that they got the health issues. You know what I'm saying? They had their issues there, and that's what really depleted them. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. You know what I'm saying? But I was really expecting, Giannis in them or somebody else, or maybe even Denver and Giannis. I would have been excited to see some shit like that.
That would have been cool, but defense runs games. So
oh yeah, and that's what they do. Golden State definitely plays deep, and Toronto does too. But you see, the thing is, one person. Did they have? Yeah, they had Siakam last year. One man, two guys, because Danny Green, assassin.
Oh, that's championship DNA.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Make you a championship team.
That's a fact.
Now to get there, and
right.
And I think here's my other thing, man. Yo, Nick Wright, you're a sucker, man. I'm gonna let you know that Nick Wright is a sucker. If y'all don't know who Nick Wright is, he's a sports commentator for one of the early morning joints, right?
Oh no,
and he came out and he was like, they asked him a straight up question. Do you think LeBron is better than KD? Kawhi Leonard. He's flat out said yes. Now they asked him, KD, is Kawhi better than KD? The answer he replied was, well, I don't know what you're going to get from KD now. That's not the question.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So to diminish this man from 2 rings, and then for Kawhi to get a ring this year to be called the best player on the planet right now, that sounds crazy.
It's a stretch.
It's a far stretch, man. So
but the only
just going to take away everything KD did in the last 2-3 years.
I mean,
only
chips.
See the thing about KD legacy is that his legacy tarnished a bit because
he went to Golden State.
It's still a legacy.
It ain't really necessarily tarnished him. He just went with the
you see he gonna Hall of Fame, but we really not gonna respect that move.
Yeah, switch jersey.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why he gotta leave Golden State.
Wow, and win it.
Who?
Bron did it.
But Bron did it. But Bron didn't do it the same. What was the same about it? The team he went to didn't beat him.
Wait, if you gonna take that, wasn't LeBron building super teams?
Yeah, he went to Cleveland.
And every team he had, then he built a super team around him.
Of course, but who you can't even. Do you know that Cleveland team?
Which one?
The
last
first
one?
Cleveland team.
No, the first Cleveland team. No, they.
I know everybody
and everybody else.
Right, I know everybody.
That was
But those niggas was nobody. It was like Allen Iverson with the 76ers.
Right,
you don't know none of them, but them niggas was all
None of
right.
them was all-star.
Nah. That's what I'm saying. LeBron took that team to the next plateau. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he started building super teams after that. When he went to Miami, then when he came back to Cleveland, it was like, give me what I need. I know what I need now. I couldn't do it in Cleveland before, but I know what I needed. But all KD should have did was went into the office and been like, yo, I'm about pull a Kobe. I'm about to be out, yo. I need somebody. Russ, I love Russ, but give me somebody.
I mean, he had the team.
He did. He was the boss.
Did he really want to stay in Oklahoma?
That's the question. So you go, but see, you come to New York, you go to Brooklyn, the market open up. The pressure's heavy, but the market open up. Now you can get everybody in your wallet. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you come to Nueva York. You don't come here for the. I mean, yeah, the Knicks is on their way.
But I think because of endorsements and everything, he has that locked down anyway.
That's a fact.
The pressure playing in New York sucks. I know that for like all sports.
Yeah.
Any team for sports.
Look at Melo, man. He couldn't cut it. Maury.
I don't think he couldn't cut it.
He could cut it. I
just
just
think that they fuck with him too much.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, it's not like there's a position he can play in the NBA now to this day.
That's
You've
a fact.
seen him play. He can drop. Will he drop you 20 points a game? No, he won't.
Yeah,
But when he drop you as your key player, yeah, he can do that.
that's a fact.
And he's one of the best pull-up jumpers out there, bro.
That's a
like,
fact.
His pull-up jumper, I'm scared of too, even though it looks ugly sometimes.
That's a fact.
But, you know what I'm saying? I just think it's politics within the sport.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
How, like a game of chess of how niggas marketing niggas.
Right.
So it's just pretty much the way like that. Cause I don't know. That's my
Yeah,
life.
man.
That's
So-
his life. He's still rich.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I think he should have went to Detroit.
Who that?
No, he would have been good there.
I think he would have been good there too. That's actually not a bad idea.
He had to go play with Blake.
Go play with Blake. I mean, they made it to the playoffs first round.
That's because of the East. Is wide open in the East, B.
Yeah.
The West, you gotta grind. The East, you just gotta make top 4 to be in a good seed. Cause you definitely playing somebody you got in your mind you could bump when you in the top 4. When you in that bottom 5, in that bottom 4,
Detroit was one of the worst in the beginning of the season.
that's a fact.
So to make it, to become one of the worst and then to make it to the first round, it's still a hope of you playing for a chip.
Yeah, but what is Blake's demand? You know what I mean? Like, what can he go to the table and say I need? With them getting the 8th seed, he can't really talk no shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, he can't.
You know what I mean?
Do you give it a Drummond to clear the floor, or you leave him with him?
If you got a replacement, if you got, like, let's just say you had a big man like motherfucking, maybe a Brook, maybe even Gasol, because you know I don't see them re-signing him because he gonna want too much and he old now. You know what I'm saying? He 34, 35, but you gonna give him like a 2-year, maybe $40 million. Say, all right, fuck it, we give you 20 a year, but you're not gonna get no Steph and James type bread. You know what I'm saying? LeBron next contract not even gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga gonna be 37, 38. You know, nigga gonna be an old nigga. You know what I'm saying? According to the NBA, I'm pretty sure nigga could still ball. You know what I'm saying? Vince Carter dunking on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, this one now coming.
He's
Okay.
still playing another year?
Yeah, he said he going back for one last one.
So you go to Toronto?
He should go back to Toronto.
Ended where it began.
And he's not going. He's not going to come off the bench either.
Nah, unless they. Well,
He's not coming off the bench.
he wouldn't mind though.
No, I know that he has to be pivotal, step up key player. Like he's there for moral support and just.
I think since his last year, he might have to come off the bench.
He might.
That audience ovation.
And then he'd be good for the.
And for a couple of games, they're going to do. It depends on how he plays because
That's a
they
fact.
just won a chip, and their bench just came out amazing.
Right,
So
right,
you're
right.
gonna have to replace somebody for the bench. how's that gonna fuck up your shit?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He might not be as fast, right? He's still a good player. He might not be as fast to come off the bench anyway.
Yeah.
I think it's like this year or the year before he didn't come off the bench. So
Well, I mean, because you in Sacramento, you ain't really got nobody over there, so you play, you start.
yeah.
That's why. But you go to Toronto, you run that second unit. You know what I'm saying? You push them niggas and you make them right. And them niggas could put up some good points and let Lowry and them niggas sleep.
I don't think he's gonna catch up with him.
You don't think so? You think he's out of shape? You think?
I don't think he's out of shape. I just don't think that
he can play with the game that's today.
he can play with the game today. I mean, he's done had. I've seen the last 3 years he's had trouble, difficult.
Yeah, that's a fact. After Memphis, it was really over.
Yeah, so I think he's just playing for the love, being selfishness or something like that. But
Probably.
if Toronto makes it to the playoffs, he's definitely not coming off the bench.
That'd be crazy, though. Let's go back to the chips and go on stage.
Yeah, I can see it. I mean, to be honest, I still think they got lucky to get there. Not because of Golden State. I just think that the Giannis thing would have been.
I think they're not getting past Giannis next year.
That's
I mean,
my.
He had the toughest role. He had to play Magic, then he had to play Philly, then he had to play Giannis, and then he had to play Golden State.
Yeah, man. I mean,
it is a tough role. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't think Giannis is going for that next year.
because this is the third. That would be the third year.
Defensive player, MVP final.
You know why? All right, and you know why I say Giannis next year? Because the man doesn't play with nobody else. No practice, no nothing. Everybody's an enemy there.
I mean,
I like that attitude.
Like, that's an attitude to be like, yo.
I like his attitude, but his attitude got to match his game. Therefore, he can't win unless he get that jump shot.
No.
Consistently.
Yes, he can. Yes, consistently.
But
that doesn't stop. Like, even what Toronto did, they stopped them. They played 3-2 instead of 2-3.
Right.
You know, the wall helped them out to stop him because they knew he doesn't have a shot. You're right about that.
His game is not evolving.
I mean, it is evolving.
I mean, last year,
last year he couldn't shoot threes.
Right.
This year
He hit like 29%
like,
in the playoffs. Right.
So, like, I just see that man, like, he's been in the gym right now, doing those 20-footers.
Yeah, because he got the inside game. As
soon as he get that 20-foot, all hell's gonna break loose.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because what is it, third, fourth year?
Yeah. Going to the playoffs? Yeah.
So
every year it get closer.
And every year before Kawhi and KD, that's the man of the hour.
Right.
It was like, Giannis better than LeBron. I mean, it doesn't have the fucking credentials.
Athleticism-wise. Yeah, because LeBron 35 now, 34. Yeah. So you gotta. When LeBron was Giannis' age, nobody was stopping LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So
Giannis is. He's going to be a force to reckon with.
That's a fact.
I just didn't think that they was going to lose to Toronto like that. Because Toronto didn't look. They got past Magic.
Then they hit Philly with the.
Then they hit Philly, and that's when you was then they hit Philly with a buzzer beater, Game 7. Like I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
clutch.
My thing was whoever won against the Rockets was going to take it. Because I thought the Rockets would take it all the way too.
If the Rock, it would have been a different scenario with the Rockets because they play a different game too.
But I love that series, and I won money off of that series, and I shut a lot of people up in that shit.
I hear that.
Houston needs sign out.
Chris Paul ain't going nowhere. So.
This year was my favorite line was, if Chris Paul didn't come out, then they would have won. Well, they played this year. Chris Paul was there, and they still lost.
And KD wasn't there.
So I'm not even talking no more. Like that whole Rockets when it should have won, that shit is done.
Yeah. They should have won though. They should have did what they had to do, but they didn't.
On paper,
right?
That's how it looked. On paper, it looked good.
That's a fact.
Kind of like hard games against the other guy stagnant at the end.
Yeah, he's a mellow type of guy, man.
I wouldn't even
Y'all want to break for
he play defense. No play D.
Right. Now Melo stepped it up in the last few Knick years, maybe even the OKC years, but early Denver, no defense at all. That's a fact. MVP, he got scoring champion once or twice. Yeah, I don't know about MVP though.
Does Melo go back to Denver?
Melo doesn't go back to Denver because Melo's fat and slow.
On the bench though, you don't think you can add additional clutch, Gene?
Maybe in Portland, because he played at the Portland speed.
I like that.
Because Portland play a half court, so they come set the play up, and Dame, yeah, he can run with Portland. I can see that, and that could be a third round because Dame is like, after this year, I'm out, yo. Right.
Oh, I like Dame.
I do too. Y'all want to take a break real quick and we come back? So yeah, we back, y'all. We had the smoke break. Well, we had the roll up break. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. So yeah, we getting into the topic of boxing and shit. We was just before the camera started rolling, and we just was talking about. We was about to talk about that Wilder fight, and I just want to know how y'all feel about, because I don't like Wilder has his moments. That nigga's a brawler. He just throws punches every fucking where.
He got cheated against the white boy though.
Think so?
Knocked nothing out.
He got lucky, or was a good strike?
He didn't get cheated. Then the white boy popped up.
Yeah, he popped up.
I mean, so what happened?
Did he get knocked out?
I mean, when you get knocked down, you gotta count, right?
Yeah.
So when he if he got knocked down and popped back up, then there was no point in counting, right?
I'm saying that Wilder didn't get knocked out.
Nah, didn't it come to a draw?
I think it was a draw.
Yeah, Wilder got hit. It came out because that dude never lost. That's what they promoted on his next fight. He never lost, so that fight became a draw.
Type shit.
I'm saying he knocked him out.
He knocked him down, but he ain't knocked him out. Yeah.
They both got knocked down.
That's a fact.
But he got knocked down twice, white boy.
Oh, okay.
But I think the second one was the shocker one, because niggas was like, yo, that's it.
Yeah,
but then he popped up, like, woo.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
nigga woke up type shit.
And shit.
Niggas, right. I'm up now.
Like, that's
what he
did.
How you don't win? That's
yeah, man.
Again, you said it right. Wilder doesn't box. He throw punches.
He's wild, my nigga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what niggas
so he got more percentage of his punches
like, yeah, like he's boxing and shit, and Wilder's like,
The boxing thing, man. That's a sport that is unmatched. You know what I'm saying? Every other sport got its rules and its way of conducting itself, but boxing is like real art. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's something else. I'm getting more and more into it. Because I like the style of it. I like how you can go crazy a little bit, but I do want it to be more coordinated. That's why that McGregor-Mayweather fight, it really wouldn't have worked, because this nigga stuck fighting the way he fight and Mayweather stuck fighting. It don't mesh. You know what I'm saying? But
because any boxer that goes into MMA, they get this shit kicked.
That's a fact. I mean,
like that shit is a different ballgame.
Right.
Really don't rules, really like.
Really, nah. I mean, you can't really destroy the nigga, but you could bust a nigga head wide open. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know if you ever fought a nigga that tried to roundhouse you, but if you
out of nowhere too.
Like if you ever seen one, you ever seen that shit come out of nowhere, and the nigga never thought that shit was what? This nigga picked up his foot. Nigga, you sleep. Now you on the floor sleep.
Nah, you sleeping. You good sleep too. That's a good nap. Like I seen a nigga get karate chopped with a nigga foot right there, like cross the jibs too.
That's why it's hard to try to see if when you get into some fights in the streets and shit, like I'll be aware of that shit. Like I'll talk that shit out before I get into the fight. Cause that shit, you know what I'm saying? This nigga kick a hole in your head and now you in a coma.
That's a fact. Oh, no, you down. You down. That's it, my nigga.
Man, these LeBron James young cats, man. These niggas will kick you while you knocked out.
My nigga, if a nigga could do the Chung Lee kick in your face, jump in midair, do the Trinity joint, and just bang right in your face, my nigga, you done. Even if you get back up, my nigga, just go home, my nigga.
Just go home, man.
Yeah, that's because it's over, my nigga. If a nigga throwing his hands regular, alright, that's something else. You know what I'm saying? Right. So what's good, man? Y'all want to get into some bars in a minute, or y'all want? I know you always
want it. Caution. Harmless witnesses on the sister. She arms. Locked-in. Disarm a victim. Extended clip on cards extended. Warning. Caution. Take on chalk. Get written. I'm in the dig and the car suspended. Push start, you don't need a key to start the engine, stabbing your tissue engine, your heart get injured, rapid dismissal finisher. Don't stop this with them, yo. Inhale, when I start exhaling, hell's hot, tell me how dark in hell. Get me in the cell quick. Serving nicks at night on some Keenan and Kel shit. Don't make that sell if Jakes is trailing. AM to the PM, 8 to 12 shift. 8 for sales, weight is building, cake is velvet. With the steak from Del Frisk, we in the building, eager to drill shit. Boy got jokes, scheming and stealing, believing them children. When that boy cry, what we doing? That boy screaming and yelling, Lost days on Indian pilgrims, doing the boss way, get them killed, send them to kill them. No threats, niggas is squealing, you smell that? Nah, I don't know what that smell is. These niggas pussy, I smell fish, and boy, in they senses is period, pale, not the jail, they sell thin. Tell them dummies that made you learn, honey isn't smart, that made you curve, all that money that they made you earn. Yo, ain't it funny how them tables turn?
That shit hard.